we were in this van driving around, loving and living off the land.
Me and you and a dog named Boo, touring our butts off, starving, playing shows, supporting the record for the last 2 years.
That was actually a really incredibly big seller for an independent record, wasn't it?
Well,
Punk rock gold.
it was a steady seller. I mean, it wasn't really, it just took a course of 2 years to sell. I mean,
Where did it happen?
Yeah.
you're no John Kennedy.
No. I've always loved the Beatles and stuff like that too, you know. Especially the Beatles. A lot of the other like rip-off bands of the Beatles, like the Hollies and Herman's Hermits, don't really count. I've never gotten into that, but I like that old 60s pop kind of sound.
What about the Knack?
Love the Knack. The Knack
There's
is
a
great.
good Holly song.
First
right?
Knack record is classic.
And then they started molesting children.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But it's just the 3-minute pop song with, like, you know, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. You know, it's just so, if it's done right, it's just so beautiful. It's so, you know, right on.
Love? I don't really consider most of the songs love songs, really. I mean, I think most of the songs are just confusion, you know, which is related to love or confusion. I don't know. It isn't really just about love or you know, it's just dealing with the problems that arise in relationships.
So now that you guys are on Geffen, has the sort of predictable indie heroes sell out to a major label backlash hit you yet?
No, nobody's
We
really...
hope so.
We hope so.
Do we?
I don't know. No, nobody's really giving us any shit yet. Well, if they do, so what?
It's really boring having people ask every interview, what's it like being on a major label?
Yeah, but well, it's an understandable question, though.
That's
they
true.
have to ask it, right?
Do you feel like there's any difference for you guys, or is it just
Yeah, I feel a difference.
What do you feel?
Well, oh yeah, it's kind of like LSD or something. It's like, it has to be experienced. You can't really describe it.
I don't feel much difference myself, really.
Every time I walk into DGC offices, it looks like I'm looking through a kaleidoscope. And there's all these, like, everybody speaks in echo voices. Wah, 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 wah. And I'm like, wow, man.
And then I was in the indie world
and
again.
I thought I was in there for an hour, and 14 hours I was in there just tripping, because there's all these hallways and stuff, and
Yeah.
these
Like a mouse in
pterodactyls
a
were
trap.
swerving down at me. Ah! And David Geffen melted before my eyes, and I'm like, whoa. And then I step outside, and it was just, you know, Sunset Boulevard. I came down.
Seeing the whiskey just made reality come right
Yeah,
down.
whiskey's reality.
They leave you guys pretty much alone just to do what you do, or do they like call up and go, "Where's the hit?" or any of that stuff?
No, they know better than that.
Yeah.
They don't know enough to mess with us.
Yeah,
You
they know better.
You piss me off. Are you razzing me? Are you fucking razzing me? Anyway, I don't know. Dennis Hopper, he does it a lot better than I do.
Dennis Hopper's our manager, so.
People don't care anymore, so why should I care? Or is that's the same thing, right?
Do you think there's any sort of way to combat that, or have you guys yourselves given up?
Yeah, I think being nihilistic and cynical about things is like a self-defense mechanism, because I was really freaked out for a long time why people are nobody cares, or why people are just so silly, and they're just
No, there are plenty of things that we do that contribute to fighting the man, you know, fucking with the system. I don't know. There's a few things that we can't even talk about because they're illegal. So, but there are plenty of things to do. There are a lot of things to do. You know, Xeroxes. You know, just make up a statement of what you feel about society and put Xeroxes all over cars, or you know, there's a lot of organizations you can get into. All kinds of things.